So this past week, I got a raise at work. So when I come across extra money, the first thing I make sure I do is pay myself first and foremost. So I'm doubling down on my recurring investments that I have, and I'm investing in a couple more ETFs. So we're gonna dive into that. But first, I want to look at this Cleveland game. Like the game was pretty crazy. OBJ finally had like a real good game today, and Cleveland, I mean, they started out on all BS like. In the first quarter, you got this play right here, Jarvis Landry. You know him and OBJ, they were like best friends since LSU. So when OBJ first came to Cleveland, this is what I thought they were finna be playing like.
It's been hard, and I think when you watch that film from Seattle last week, even though you want to run the football, you've got to test that secondary.
Landry looking to throw it, gonna gun it deep for Beckham. He's got it for the touchdown.
So Dallas, they've been getting punished all game. This was the first time Cleveland scored 28 points or more in a half since 1991, and that was against Indianapolis. So here we got this clip right here, a little over 3.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They was down by like 27 or 24 in the fourth, but they came back. Now, Dallas, they finna do their little watermelon kick. I don't know where that name came from or why it's called that, but last week they did this onside kick against Atlanta, came back, got the onside kick, they win the game. So here's this right here.
Let's see what Greg Zuerlein and company decide to do. They'll do a little squib kick, and that one does not work at all. And the Browns are going to get it at midfield.
So what you just saw in that previous clip with the watermelon kick, it's like you got a choice to either kick it deep or kick a real onside kick, because just giving them the ball at the 50-yard line is a big risk, and this is why.
Mayfield on a fake, flip to Beckham, and he gets away. Now Beckham has room to run. Odell Beckham cuts back. Odell Beckham Jr. all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland.
So OBJ, he obviously came super blizzy for this game. So this will get even crazy. Dallas end up losing. But the extra point attempt after this touchdown gonna go like this. Watch this mess here.
Extra point is blocked. It's blocked by Dallas. And trying to pick it up here. It's still loose on the ground. And it's picked up by Cleveland.
So the extra point attempt like that, when you block a kick, if it go past the line of scrimmage, wherever the offense pick the ball up at, that's where it's a dead ball. But Dallas trying to pick the ball up and go get 2 points, they messed around and let the ball go into the end zone. So Cleveland recovered it in the end zone for 2 points. And to make it worse, the Dallas dude was offsides. Man, and if that ain't some Cowboys mess, then I don't know what is. But people so like, oh, Dak getting off. Dak got like the most yards in the 3-game span like ever. The amount of yards he got in his first 4 games is like insane. I forget what he's staying as far as a record, but they 1-3. Dallas does not win unless they give Zeke the ball. When Dallas was dangerous, Zeke was averaging like 33 touches a game between receiving touches and rushing touches. So let's hop into some investing. This is going to be real quick. So looking at this list, everything up here is Vanguard. I like Vanguard just to keep stuff simple. The expense ratios is super cheap, so it's pretty cost efficient. So starting off, VUG is a growth-oriented fund that targets large and mid-cap stocks. VONG is another growth-oriented fund that replicates the Russell 1000 index, and the Russell 1000 is just the top 1,000 companies representing market cap, ranked by market cap, I'll say. So VBK is another growth-oriented fund that targets small cap funds. MGK is a mega cap fund. So mega cap is when you're worth over $200 billion, like with a B. So VOO is the S&P 500. So that's my broad market right there. So between those first 5 funds, I know I have a whole bunch of overlap. Like a few items that's in MGK is also going to be in VOO. and some stuff that's in VUG is also going to be in VOO, and that's perfectly fine. So now let's look at the last 5, which target the sectors of the stock market that I believe in long term. So the first one, VGT, that's the technology sector. VIS is the industrial sector. VFH is the financial sector. VCR is consumer discretionary sector. And VAW is material sector. Of everything that I listed, VAW, VCR, VFH, VIS, and VOO did not have reoccurring investments before this. But as you may recall, with VOO, I was just taking like cash back rewards from, like my credit card and just using that as a basis as to how much I would put into that fund over time. So I added those other sectors because a couple of them are still beat down from the pandemic back in March, the initial crash, and I see good growth. The raise that I got at work was very unexpected. I definitely wasn't even thinking about it. So, I mean, it's only right that I take that money and, do pay myself first, like I said earlier. So that's what's important here, and not get accustomed to having that money. So before I ever even see it, I want to make sure that I'm getting it saved and making sure that someone's getting invested. And I'm gonna get blitzed. I'm gonna get blizzy with a few dollars. So you gotta treat yourself from time to time. But I don't really. I mean, I'll be 25 next week. So I don't really. I ain't gonna say I don't believe in bonds, but I mean, I might as well save cash at that point. Like I don't know. I don't really know how the whole bond thing is weird to me. Like I would rather lose my money in an ETF like VOO or something like a broad market ETF. That's essentially my bond for me. And my risk tolerance may be high, and that might sound crazy to some people, but it is what it is. Like, I'd rather take the odds of seeing that money grow. You know what I'm saying? So I roll with it like that. But that go ahead, wrap everything up for today. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Send the video to a couple friends. And make sure y'all consider long-term investing so y'all be straight, you know what I'm saying? So you can retire early or something like that. Do whatever you want to do. But y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. I might even go get blitzed tonight. I don't know yet. We'll see what's going on. We'll see how they feeling when they touch down. Big dog finna, you know what I mean? She finna touch down tonight, get back to VA from Maryland. But that's some more stuff coming for the channel, man. We finna get super blitzed, man.